to make this as informal as possible because the main thing is for us to listen to Tim and to get what knowledge and information that is going to impart to us. But before that, let me call upon our president, PFM president, Mr. Pancha, to come and say a few words, sort of a welcoming speech. Not too long, huh, Pancha? Please.
Thank you, Dato' Maidin, our Vice President of PFM. PFM is also known as the Malaysian Film Producers Association. Encik Zadin Aris, kita punya hardworking CEO and Secretary of PFM. We also have Nancy Fu, our Treasurer. My dear PFM members, officials from Finas, Mafia tak ada. And above all, our special guest, Mr. Tim Edison, all the way from Prague, Czechoslovakia. Even though he's Canadian, but now he's a Czech. Wishing all of you a very warm welcome and great afternoon. Dear members and friends, as all of you already know, till about 10 years ago, movies were made in 35mm celluloid film and projected in cinemas using conventional 35mm movie projections. Then along with digital movies came the DCP projectors, and this prompted the cinemas to replace their 35mm projectors in their old cinemas. To recoup the investments, the cinema operators imposed a virtual print fee, or VPF as we call it, which the producers or distributors were compelled to pay. An attempt by Finas to nullify this requirement went to the courts, but it failed. Fortunately, after a few years, when the cinema had recouped their investments in the DCP projectors, this fee was abolished, much to the relief of the producers. Now, the time has come to do away with DCPs. A new technology known as Artinii.Pro has come into the market. PFM finds this to be an interesting proposal for our producers as one, the piracy element can be controlled, the cost of Artinii is only a small fraction of DCPs, downloading and uploading worldwide securely is feasible. Screenings can be done online and offline. Suburban towns can be exploited as the cost of setting up Artinii cinema is extremely viable and economical. The above is only a gist of what Artinii can do to revolutionize our cinema industry. You will be having a full and elaborate briefing on the benefits of Artinii.Pro from Mr. Tim Edison, who has been flown in especially to brief all of you. I sincerely believe that Artinii.Pro will be a boon to our industry and all of you in the movie business. Thank you and have a great, fruitful afternoon.
Oh, you want to introduce me? Okay. I'll stand here.
Thank you, Mr. Pancha. Tim can't wait to make his presentation. Let me do the preliminaries first. First of all, I think we want to acknowledge the sponsor for this event, which is the Registrar of Societies, Jabatan Pendaftaran Pertubuhan Negara. Let's give them a big hand. Okay, we first met with Tim at the ASEAN International Film Festival and Awards last month. The first week of last month in Kuching, Sarawak, and Tim made a presentation which I was very interested and think that it could be the next step for our industry, and so we managed to arrange for him to come today, and I hope that you will get the benefit of what he has to say. Please feel free to ask him questions during, or if not, at the end of the session. I know we have invited the producers, distributors, and as well as the exhibitors or the cinema operators. We hope there are some of you here. If not, we'll make another arrangement for Tim to meet with the cinema operators. So feel free to ask questions along the way. Tim has 20 over years in the business. He's a Canadian, but has been residing in Prague, Czech, for how long?
30 years.
For 30 years.
Yeah, long
You must have come in when you were 10 years old, something.
I'm an old man.
Okay, so he has a lot of experience. Please feel free to ask him any question. Okay, over to you, Tim.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Mike. Yeah, thanks so much for coming to the event, and I appreciate all the sponsors for making it possible.